It's time to become a sleuth with Miss Mallard right here on the Veritable Quandary.
The international theft case you're working on sounds very exciting, Willard.
I can't talk long. I don't want Chief Inspector Bubblehead to think I'm divulging details about the case to anyone. He insisted on coming with me when my suspect left Switzerland with the stolen property. We've been undercover ever since.
I'm so envious. Will you crack the case soon?
I can't say for sure. We still haven't been able to identify the mastermind behind the theft ring.
I wish I knew where you were, but I understand that you can't tell me. Do you think you'll still be able to join me at the Duckaroo Dude Ranch after you crack the case? I know you've always wanted to be a cow duck since you were a duckling.
I reckon I'll get my wish soon enough.
Well, I'll be thinking of you while on my sunset horse ride.
Don't go stumbling upon any mysteries, Auntie. One is plenty.
Oh, don't be silly, Willard. What could possibly happen on a pleasant horse ride? Oh, give me a home where the buffalo roam. Inconvenient. This must be what they mean by wide open spaces. If I don't make it back to the Duckaroo Dude Ranch before nightfall, I may find myself lost in the great Texan wilderness.
Of all the places to drag me, in Texas, and to go undercover as cow ducks.
We didn't have a choice, Chief Inspector Bubblehead. Not if we want to catch all the crooks behind the stolen artifacts ring. Actually, before you assigned me to this case, my auntie and I planned to take a vacation on a dude ranch. She's in Texas at this very moment. Oh, hey!
That meddling duck is here? Now? She's always sticking her beak where it doesn't belong.
Chief! Suspects on the move.
Some sticky chocolates, candies, wool, unfinished sweater, clipping file. Not much to spend the night in the wilderness with. And there's no way I can knit a blanket before it gets cold. A settlement! How lucky!
Maybe he's planning another robbery. We might find out where he's hidden his stash.
I'm afraid I've been separated from my horse. I was wondering if I might use your phone.
Certainly, madam.
My name is Marjorie Mallard.
Well, I'll be a steer in barley. Florence, ride on out here and see a sight for sore eyes. It's the great detective, Miss Mallard herself. Or is Butterball's the name. This young filly is my wife, Florence. And these cowpokes are Phil and Tessie Scotter from the ranch just over yonder.
Oh, it's a pleasure. And I don't want to be a bother, so I'll just quickly call the Duckaroo Dude Ranch and arrange for a car to pick me up.
Precious, are you thinking what I'm thinking?
Wouldn't be the first time, little darling.
You must be our guest and spend the night. Then tomorrow you can come to our big celebratory cookout.
It's a big day in Texas, March 6th, the day all Texans commemorate the Battle of the Alamo.
Oh, I would be delighted. I've never been to a Texan cookout before.
Yeehaw! Mrs. Scott, call the Duckaroo Dude Ranch and tell them our plans. Then inform our cook Clarence that there'll be another guest for dinner and for our cookout tomorrow.
Yes, sir. But I don't think he'll be happy. Clarence doesn't like unexpected guests.
That maid is as ornery as a steer at branding time, darling. I don't like her one bit.
Mrs. Scott came highly recommended, Precious. And the house has been spotless since she arrived. She checks everywhere for dust with her white gloves.
Well, she better learn some Texas hospitality soon, or she'll find herself riding a pack horse right on out of here. Come on, grub's gonna be served momentarily.
Maybe we've located the whereabouts of the mastermind. Or maybe that sack is full of more stolen property. Think, Willard, think. What would Auntie do at a time like this?
Whoa! What in tarnation? You plumb loco or something?
Yes. I mean, no, I mean, sorry, partner. You head on back to the bunkhouse, and we'll clean up this mess.
You better clean up this mess, or I'll report you to the boss duck. Of all the crazy ducks.
Well, at least we found out what he was carrying in his sack, sir. Garbage.
You better pull this case together soon, Widgeon. No, there'll be trouble.
I wish Auntie were here. She'd know what to do. Auntie!
What's she doing here?
Now tell us, Miss Mallard, got any Texan blood in you?
Not that I know of.
We Butterballs were among the first settlers in our great state.
So we've been told. Over and over and over again.
I tell you what, little missy, after our victuals, I'll show you a genuine piece of Texan history.
Oh, that would be delightful. Thank you.
You really can't go anywhere without your auntie, can you, Widgeon?
She's supposed to be at the Duckaroo Dude Ranch. That's where we were to take our vacation.
Widgeon, I order you to have no communication with her. Do you understand? I will not have your auntie blow this case.
Yep, tomorrow's a great day for the Butterball line. I will be donating a piece of Texan history to the state during the celebrations at the Alamo National Monument in San Antonio.
If we get a chance to, that is.
Oh? How is that?
It's despicable, despicable, I tell you. Pieces of Texas history are being stolen right out from under our beaks.
For the past several months, historical artifacts have been stolen from some of the great Texan homes.
Phil and Tessie don't have anything to worry about, since they don't have any such things in their humble home, being newcomers to this great state and all.
Do the police have any clues?
The police found some wing prints at one crime scene, but they were unable to identify them.
I can't tell you how relieved I will be when our donation is made and out of this house.
How intriguing. Important historical artifacts have been stolen from houses all over Europe as well. My nephew, an inspector in the Swiss police, is investigating that very case.
Now, don't go fogging up the glass. Here, let me show you. This pouch belonged to a great Texan, Sam Houston Drake. And inside is a census of the first 300 duck families in Texas. You'll notice we Butterballs are second on the list, which means our ancestors were among the first...
I am tired about hearing about that list. Every time we come here, it's list. We were first. As if it's important.
We don't like having our beaks rubbed to the fact that our family didn't play any role in Texas history.
Shucks, we're just proud of our heritage.
We'll be happy when that list is gone for good. We're going to bed.
Are you sure the pouch will be safe until tomorrow's celebrations?
Mrs. Scott will be staying up all night guarding it.
Do not eat the breakfast rolls from someone who cares. Mrs. Scott certainly is confident nothing will happen to the parchment. Do not drink the juice at breakfast from someone who cares. I can see I'm going to be very hungry at breakfast. But who is giving me these notes, and why? Oh, I do so wish Willard were here to help me solve this baffling mystery.
This is sweet revenge for him getting garbage all over me.
I know how you feel.
Oh, I hate horses.
Then you're in the wrong line of work, cowduck. You finish breaking that horse. And you, take my saddlebags and load them onto my horse.
Are you going someplace?
Taking the day off. Going to hit the wide open trails for a spell.
I want to congratulate you, Mrs. Scott, on your guarding. I see the parchment is safe and sound.
Of course.
Oh, my. Oh, be careful, Mrs. Scott. There are some sticky chocolates there. I wouldn't want you to get your white gloves dirty. I can't thank you enough.
Think nothing of it, madam. Now, if you would like to follow me to the patio, I am about to serve some fresh orange juice.
Do not drink the juice at breakfast.
Morning, Miss Mallard. Hope you slept as snug as a bug in a rug.
I'm afraid I was a little preoccupied.
Sorry to hear that. Here, bottoms up. Well, good morning.
Good morning.
How you doing?
I'm good. How are you? You sit
Right back along.
Oh, that's wonderful.
And you?
Yeah, well, the air is so wonderful.
Dig in, everyone.
Do not eat the rolls at breakfast. Oh, how I hate waiting for something to happen. I have this feeling of dread.
He's gonna have that horse broke in no time. That partner of yours is a pretty good cowduck. Let's get him, boys, before he rides right into the middle of the boss duck's cookout.
If his interfering auntie sees him, she'll blow our cover. Go. Come on, you. Go. Mush. Giddy up.
Gather round, y'all. Now's the big moment. It's time to retrieve the parchment and head to the Alamo. But it was here a moment ago. Who could have done this dastardly deed?
It's just as I thought. The glass case is covered with wing prints. The thief may be among us at this very moment.
This is preposterous. We're leaving.
No, wait! You gotta help me find my list.
All you think about is your list.
We don't care if you never find it again.
You're just jealous my family has a place of prominence in Texan society.
Not.
Or two.
You were right in front of the doors the whole time, Clarence. You should have seen something.
I was hired to cook for this place, not guard it. I didn't do anything, and you can't prove it.
At least I have a heritage.
So you keep reminding us.
You're just a
You
banana.
already mistake. I just had about enough of this list. You and that list.
My goodness! You're all acting like a bunch of ornery polecats.
This is terrible. My family heirloom stolen. Everyone at the Alamo is expecting it. What'll I tell them?
Don't give up hope, Mr. Butterball. The case might yet still break. I suggest everyone go to the Alamo as planned. And I do mean everyone. While I take wing print samples, please call the local authorities. Tell them to bring the wing prints found at the other crime scene and to meet us at the Alamo. We'll catch the sneaky sidewinder yet.
Now you're testing my patience, horse. Time to show you who's boss.
Whoa there, cow duck. This ain't no rodeo.
Hurry up. I want to get to the Alamo and find out who stole my valuable document.
Giddy up. That's it, boy. Now you're getting the hang of it.
Go! Get up, ya! Come on now, move it!
Where's Jack?
There he goes. Did say he was going to hit the trail today.
Not if I can help it. Come on, sir. This way.
Go on! You heard him!
As you all know, there have been numerous historical artifacts stolen from homes all over Texas. But we know one thing for certain. The thief is among us at this very moment.
Now it's on me.
Sheriff Teal, please be so kind as to seal off the exit. I first became suspicious when I arrived at the Butterball Mansion and was invited to stay for the night. It would appear that Clarence the cook does not like unexpected guests. And who would not like the unexpected arrival of a detective but a thief? But Clarence is not the thief, for during the night I received warnings not to eat the breakfast rolls or drink the juice. And the only duck who could have warned me is the duck who prepared them.
I just wanted you to enjoy your first Texas cookout, and I didn't like how the rolls or the juice turned out.
The rolls and the juice tasted fine to me.
I was also suspicious of Phil and Tessie Scoter.
No, I knew it. You're cornered like gophers in a hole.
But I soon realized that the only thing they are guilty of is envy.
We just wish our family was as important as yours, Horace.
Thankfully, the real thief revealed herself to me by falling asleep. The maid, Mrs. Scott.
Oh, Mrs. Scott. This is an outrage. I don't know what you're talking about.
Only someone confident the parchment would not be stolen would be able to sleep during guard duty. Confident because she was going to steal the item herself.
So? Sleeping isn't a crime.
On my mirror are wing prints. Wing prints that match the ones Sheriff Teal found at another crime scene in Texas. I was able to get them when Mrs. Scott was picking up the contents from my knitting bag. Because of some sticky chocolates, she took off her white gloves and left wing prints on this mirror. But she did not leave wing prints on the glass case like all of us because she always wore her white gloves.
Get your hands off me!
Aha!
told you my nephew was working on the case.
I've always wanted to do this.
Well done, Willard.
You don't seem surprised to see me, Auntie.
I'm not. As you know, Willard, this case started a long time ago in Europe. When Mrs. Scop first greeted me at the Butterball's mansion, she was wearing a cameo at her neck. The portrait engraved on the cameo was of Queen Beatrix Duck of the Netherlands. Mrs. Scop was worried I might recognize the cameo, for the next time I saw her, she was no longer wearing it. My clipping file revealed to me that the cameo was stolen from the Queen's royal apartments a few years ago. Mrs. Scop and her partner in crime have been traveling the world, she working as a maid in people's homes, and he always nearby. The artifacts they stole are in those saddlebags. I knew you were working on the case, Willard, and I trust your detective skills so much that when I put the pieces of the case together, I knew you were close and that I could count on you to solve the other pieces to the mystery.
I guess I am a good detective after all.
I can't believe it. Look, right here in black and white. Wyatt Mallard. You're a Texan after all, Miss Mallard. I thought so, the way you sent ornery, polery, and sneaky sidewinder so natural and all. Just like one of us. Whoopee! Miss Mallard is a Texan!
And so are you, Willard, since we are related.
You mean I've been a cow duck my whole life and never knew it? Well, I'll be a horny toad sitting on a cactus flower. Wait until Chief Inspector Bufflehead hears about this.
Where is he, anyway?
I don't know. I thought he was following me.
Giddy up, I say. Wizard!
You have been watching the Miss Mallard Mysteries right here on the Veritable Quandary. Thanks for watching.